Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Axe, and I'm here to play some the Stanley Parable today. I was just gonna say Stanley Parable, but to be official and oh, whoa! Oh shit! Oh, it has even the little fraps thing in the corner. That's crazy. Oh, cool. So, basically, to put this in perspective, I know that the Stanley Parable has been out for a little while. However, I've avoided all communication and spoilers, and I know nothing about this game. Nothing at all. I don't even know its premise. All I know is that Jess said I definitely need to play it, and Ryan has been putting out some videos of it. Besides that, I know nothing. I haven't watched any videos. I haven't read anything about it. I bought it basically solely off of other people's recommendation, and I've been saving to play it, and I figured this would be a good time. So I figure I guess we'll get into it and see what happens. Whoa. The end is never, end is never duh. Never the end is. Who knows what it is?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. Okay. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That sounds absolutely terrible.
Others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
That's good.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh,
something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
No!
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So where's the meeting room? Is this the meeting room? I'm guessing the meeting room's just following this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Door on my left. Going that way. I'll just listen to the voice, I guess. You know, I think the narrator has this down.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Huh.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. So it's the boss will know. The boss always knows, right? The door's closing behind me. That's
coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. He said upstairs to the office, right? So executive bathroom. Oh my. Mr. Boss, sir?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
There's no one.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Oh no.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't pop, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oops.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened
This game's amazing. Okay, so did I defy the voice? Oh, I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point. I mean, I know I've been following the voice, but it's fairly obvious that they're giving you choices to defy the actual narrator, and then in so changing the story. So I probably should have listened to the narrator all the way through. Oh well, no, I'll go with it. I'll go with this slight defiance. Let's see what happens. Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty obvious to see that it's gonna alter the story based off of the choices you make. So I'll see what ends up happening. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's pretty fair to say that, yeah, it's
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I feel
It was
peculiar.
a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I have
This
no clue.
question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Now, I've kind of already altered the narrator
Stanley
story.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh my goodness. Am I under mind control? But then again, I like doing this, so maybe it is mind control.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
Oh,
Stanley
no.
thought to himself.
Okay.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay. Sure. Let's find out why is this so cool? Alright,
Now,
Whoa.
the monsters jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Oh my.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This is actually crazy. Wow. I don't even know. This is, wow. Okay. So what did I just...
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
No.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control
fine.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Probably.
His emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Most likely. I mean, if you enjoyed this, you know...
No. He refused to believe it.
No.
He couldn't accept it.
No.
His own life in someone else's control.
How dare they?
It was unthinkable.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Was it
unthinkable.
even possible?
No.
Had he truly spent his entire life
Whoa.
utterly blind to the world?
No. You know, I enjoy my
The
job.
heart of the operation. Controls labeled
Oh.
with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Oh my
And as
gosh.
the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Okay.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, time to dismantle the controls. Destroy the system. Sweet. Alright, so what did I do? What happened? I'm still here.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I feel weird.
Was it over?
My pancreas feels off. What the heck?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's
What?
command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I'm getting a weird feeling for this.
Even as the immense door slowly opened,
Oh my.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I don't
How
know.
had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I have no idea.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Oh,
But
okay.
as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do or how to feel.
Aww.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
It's so pretty outside.
That was all he needed to know.
It's so pretty
it was
outside.
Perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay. Well, it's not open yet. But
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
It's so pretty!
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
That's so pretty.
And Stanley was happy.
I am, you know, that's a wonder. Aw, that was wonderful. That was so nice. I did it. I beat the game. Yay. Okay. So now the big question. Wait, what? What? Am I back? What am I doing back here? I just get.
His co-workers were gone.
Aha! I get to try again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you don't have the option to not go to the meeting room. I'm pretty sure the first option is going to be those double doors. So yeah, let's take the other one. I want to see the other alternative endings to this game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't. I went down the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I like that idea. You know, look at the employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Wonderful.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
So nice.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I'm gonna leave.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm just gonna say no to you, system. First open door on my left? Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You know, it's kind of ironic that,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
This is getting creepy.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
But see, the funny thing is, I was gonna say before,
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
But what I meant to say was, I think the one thing that's kind of cool about this game, I'm just gonna defy him again, is that with the Stanley thing, in order to win, you have to follow orders. Oh shit! Oh my god!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
No.
To reach out to her.
No.
No. You can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
Because I'm awesome.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Kind of creeped out in here, guys.
Stanley, you're a real person.
Yeah, I
can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Yeah.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
I don't...
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my
don't know.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe
What?
decision-making.
No, I want to get out of here.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No, let me get out of here.
Choice.
Oh my god.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Hello,
He could
Stephen.
spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice will you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense. And at no
love
time
this
should you
game.
make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
I love this game so much. Practice. No, I'm not listening to you. I don't even know why that's still there.
Excellent.
Oh.
Making choices on
I
a
see.
regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Probably.
And finally, if you
What?
begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
That's
feeling
good.
should subside.
That's-
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention here. Whoa! What
Welcome
the?
back.
What
You
the?
may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But
Oh.
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making,
Oh, thank
we're
you.
going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Nope.
This way, please.
Is that a noose on the phone? No, but what I think is awesome about this game is when you think you've won and that you're free, you literally just followed what somebody else told you. So it's kind of cool that this game does other things. No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not going there. I'm not. No. 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 I don't wanna. I don't wanna go. For some reason, I think it's gonna force me to go, though. Like.
Now
Yep.
that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Ah.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Yeah, I'm
that
not-
story would make no sense at all.
I guess
We
not.
just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
No, I'd like to contradict
Unfortunately,
more.
it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Reality doesn't work here. Okay. Okay. So when do I get to make my next choice? Give me my next choice, narrator. Come on, man, I need to defy you. You know how this is supposed to work.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
So I'll take the door on my left. But I'm not.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave
what?
exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
yes.
I'm quite sure you'll be up
Yes.
to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Sounds good.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
No! Why did you do
Whoa.
that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps
Whoa.
we're not too late.
Whoa. It's crazy. Okay, but door on my left, right? Okay, so I think to continue, I'll go left, now I'll go down the stairs. Okay. Okay. Whoa!
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Yeah.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about
Wait a minute.
seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
Oh, come on.
I can't erase that knowledge.
You
I'll
can't
live
jump
it forever,
achievement.
reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Can you not make a choice now?
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No.
I have to.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, God. You don't have to shut the game down. That's a bad idea. Oh. What? What? Guys, I don't like this.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here.
I don't like this.
Rubbish. With you.
Follow the rules, kids.
Thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? No, he actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
No, I don't. Oh, God.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Oh, God.
Oh. My story.
I don't like this.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What the heck?
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Whoa.
That means choosing responsibly and
Whoa.
always putting the story first. I'm
Whoa.
quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Did I
just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Did I just jump?
Right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Let's try that. Went through the left. Okay, but now I'm going to go down the stairs because I already went up the stairs. So I'll try something a bit different.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Then, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's no option to go down. There was an option to go down last time. Oh! Is it going to force you to... No, there was an option to go downstairs. Wow, this... Wow, okay. So should I have taken the other door then?
Stepping inside his manager's office,
Whoa,
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
What the heck?
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this
How
until
am
he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
No. No, I didn't. Poop. 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 No. No.
Stanley spoke the code.
No.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver.
No.
Right there on the wall.
No. No. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. No.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah, I don't.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
No, I
Please
just...
speak the code into the
No,
receiver.
no, bro.
Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I don't care. I don't want to do this, and the office is different, and there's a panda with a gun. What?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
I don't...
You had a choice, you
no,
know.
I
You
don't...
could have gone through the door
I'm trying to do this for YouTube.
whatever the hell you wanted
I don't... No, it's for my channel. I don't...
Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh. What the...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
What?
He entered the door on his left.
What the... What the? What is this?
Stanley? Hello?
What is this?
Is everything okay?
What happened?
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end?
I need you to walk through the door.
Did I?
Are you listening to me?
Oh, hey! Yay! Oh my god. What? What? No. Oh god.
Someone wake me up.
Oh god, why am I crazy?
I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
Oh,